Gathered here in Kampala are informal sector workers from across the globe to deliberate on a number of issues concerning occupational safety at their respective stations of work. Without any formal organization and affiliation, the informal sector workers remain vulnerable to occupational hazards at their workplaces. During the International Informal Sector Evaluation Workshop at Silver Springs Hotel here in Kampala, the organizing secretary, Amalgamated Transport and General Workers Union, Azizi Chiria, underscored the need to organize such workers, saying they also need social security to cater for their retirement.
Take on the informal sector workers to be members of the union. And we are now looking at the issue of saving for the old age, social protection, which they have not been doing, which we have now handled, and we are handling it with the NSSF. We are on the final stages to see that these informal sector workers, the border riders, the drivers of the minibus, whoever is now going to start saving with the NSSF. Actually, the system will be a software. You use your phone to send money on your account. Whether you save daily, whether you save what, but you will be now having your money on your account. And we are now in the final stages with NSSF to handle that. But informal sector workers have so many challenges. First of all, they didn't know that they were really workers. As much as they are very busy the whole day, they didn't know that really they needed salaries. So long as they earn a living, because in the informal sector, and even when you look at it, their operation, it is from pocket to mouth. But you're a worker. How are you going to cater for your old age when time comes? Those are some of the challenges which really prompted us as trade unions to take on the informal sector workers to join the trade union.
Chairman, General National Organization of Trade Unions, NOTU, Asha Wilson Owere, said a law to regulate the sector must be expeditiously passed. To him, Uganda's economy is constituted by 90% of those in the informal sector, but with no single piece of regulation to govern.
You find that many workers within the informal sector have no protection, whether by law or by anything. So the aim is now also to ensure that our parliament puts in place a law within the labor law to guide and guard the informal sector workers.
According to Owere, in the event that the country has no minimum wage, the informal workers are greatly exploited by those that employ them.
Impose anything, they just come and do anything without informing them. So they don't have clear protection. And in most areas, some of them actually don't have minimum wage, they don't have a clear definition of how they work. And these are some of the things that union is doing to bring out and organize them.
It was here that one of the 5 workers' representatives, Arinaitwe Rakajara, pledged to spare no effort to protecting rights of informal sector workers whose rights are violated every new day.
Some of us who are legislators, we shall always fight very much to protect workers in the informal sector.
To Rakajara, policies to transform the informal sector are required and have been long overdue.